all their rocks.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Monday Night Wellness Stories. I'm Sherry Danzig, and tonight you're going to hear about, we're always sharing about these fabulous products that are Nikken. They're natural energy products that help us feel more vibrant and help us to recover faster and slow down the aging process. So these are tremendous products. There's many, many of them. And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to focus on one in particular, which is our magnetic chair pad, which is very versatile. It can go wherever you sit. So I'm sitting on one right now in my office. I have one that has, well, the seat is fine. The cover is getting very worn because I've had it for a very long time, but sits in my car. So those are two places where people, I think, really appreciate where they're sitting in front of a computer and sitting in the car for long periods of time. And there's tons and tons of stories about that. We also take it with us to when I travel. I put it on my shoulder because it's got a strap on it. Walk on a plane. They don't carry it. They don't count it as a carry-on because you're sitting on it. So I sit on it especially when it's a really long plane ride. I just came back from Israel a few weeks ago. So boy, did I appreciate that for, a 12 or 13-hour flight. And then you can actually open it up and sleep on it as a portable magnetic mattress pad. So it's a very, very versatile item that we can you can use. We're not describing the technologies. We're not explaining the technologies here. We're simply sharing our stories of how we've had great results. So if you have any questions from what you've heard, you go back to the person that invited you and they can answer any questions that may not be clarified for you tonight. Okay, so we're going to start with, if you'll go ahead and mute your, line, if you will, and then you can unmute when you're speaking. So we're going to start with Marcia. Marcia, if you'll unmute and share a story.
Yes. Hi. Yeah, many years ago, two of my friends who were in their 70s at the time got married, and they were taking a trip for a honeymoon to Italy. So for their wedding gift, I gave them each a Kenko seat, and I suggested that they use it on the flight when they went to Italy, and they did. They used it going and coming. And when they got back, they told me how excited they were because here they are in their 70s on this plane full of people of all ages, but people got off, how you're sitting that long, you're kind of stiff and creaky and uncomfortable. And they jumped off the plane and like two teenagers, just full of vim and vigor and not feeling stiff or achy and just feeling energized, and went about their day and had a wonderful, said that it was the best present they got as wedding gifts.
Yeah, those were very generous gifts. And what better way to start a honeymoon than to not be, beaten up and feel like you just have to go to your hotel room and crash, that they were ready to start in a big way. That's fabulous. Thanks, Marcia. Pam, if you will unmute, please, and share a story on the chair pad.
Yes, well, this one just happened again today, but we have Nikken Pet Pads, which has the same technology as the chair pad around our houses for our big 100-pound baby and our two 20-pound cats. Well, the cats were sharing a pad, and then I guess the female decided that she was tired of her big brother pushing her off the pad. So she came in and got into my chair here at the desk, and I've had to raise my desk because she's taken over the chair pad. So they hear me talk all the time. I guarantee you they really don't understand me. So I'll let that speak for itself.
Yeah. Can't fake an animal, can't placebo an animal for their love of the products. Donna is someone who I know through a really fabulous networking group. And so Donna and I met, and she started trying out some products, and you've got a great story about using the chair pad.
Yeah, I do. And I'm a little bit of a skeptic, so it really convinced me. I have for some time now been having a lot of like achiness in my hips, the hip joints, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do about that, and I decided to try the chair pad, which I have on my chair at work, because I sit at a computer all day basically. And within a week, was getting where it took less of a long day to make it feel achy at night. And within less than a week, it pretty much went away. I was really shocked. It pretty much just went away. So, and I'm getting ready to drive to New Orleans from Atlanta. I'm leaving Friday, and that's a 8-hour drive.
Mhm.
And I'm really, as a matter of fact, I think I might go ahead and take it off my office chair and put it in the car now so I don't forget it, because I really want to have it for that drive.
Or leave it on your office chair and put a big note in your car. That's what I do. I put a big old note so that you can't possibly forget.
There you go. I gotta do something not to forget it, because I
Yeah.
definitely want to take it with me.
Yeah. That's awesome. And I'll add to it, because I know when you shared the story at the networking event and you said that your back was, or your hip was bothering you again, but you hadn't used it on Monday because it was, I think, Memorial Day.
It was.
And so then you realize, oh, well, you weren't on it. And so therefore, I mean, I would take it with you wherever you go, or get another one so you've got one at home or something to figure it out. So
That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get another one, so I have one in the car and one on my chair at the office.
there you go.
I'm definitely a believer. Y'all
Yep.
made a believer out of me.
Well, I always love to, that's why I love letting people try the products, because the products speak for themselves. So one other person who couldn't be here because she had plans, and I kind of asked her last minute, but she's also a part of our networking group. It's Dory. And so Dory is borrowing some products, and this is what she said. She goes, please share the story. She said, what is happening? It is so great. The chair pad is so great. What is happening? The relief I'm experiencing. Her word for it is, and I think this is compliant, it's crazy. She just thinks, I mean, she's amazed at how the places where she's been hurting, she's not feeling that discomfort now. And she's only had the products. We met last Thursday night. So we're not talking about more than about, what is that, 3 or 4 days that she's been using the product. So anyhow, so there you have it. So get relief, go crazy, experience these products. They're pretty awesome. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being on.